That's all I got. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. It is time. Welcome to the My20 podcast. Thank you so much for joining us today. We apologize for the delays. You know, life happens. Weather's changing. Seasons are rising. But your boys are back. The My20 pod, a.k.a. the part-time passport bros, a.k.a. the almost on times, a.k.a.s. What else we got?
Yo.
I don't know. We said everything we had to say before.
Exactly. We about to jump
Binge
right
God, silent assassin,
Oh, my God.
anime enthusiast.
He is a binge god. Speaking of binging,
So we on Anime Talk, top 10 protagonist list.
that's right. That's right.
If you don't know, main character.
Hold up. You got to say our.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So our top 10
That's a
protagonist
very
list.
important word
Right,
in this
so-
because you know how the comments.
Okay,
section goes.
got you,
Exactly.
got you.
Now we're
How come
doing.
y'all left off?
Now, okay. Let me say this. So this is a top 10 list of anime protagonists that we've collectively voted on.
We've had our own list
Most-
and we had to put some
Right,
things.
right.
Together.
That doesn't mean this is our personal
yeah.
top 10, but this is the top 10 that we've all voted and was on the list. And so if you don't hear any names that are omitted or any names you don't hear, just tune in next time. when we
Or
do
comment.
this. Or comment.
Right,
And
comment.
Definitely
hit us up
comment.
with some
Shout out with some
suggestions.
names and shit for
Exactly.
sure.
You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? And then stay tuned. You know, this is just the first part. Who knows? We could do a repeat.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely. So basically, it's S A B C D. And
No Fs, because I feel like if there was a like it shouldn't be on the
Trash.
Trash. If it's
Throw 'em in the
yeah.
trash,
So
man.
SABCD.
Who wants to start?
Well, I guess before we do, you wanna just run real quick on those grinds, or we just jump right into the top.
It's anime talk, man.
Yeah, it's anime talk.
It's
It's
anime
fine.
talk.
We can
Everybody
do that.
good?
Yeah.
Life
part, yeah.
straight?
For the most part,
Alright.
yeah.
Okay.
You got a flight to catch.
Okay.
Yeah.
My boy
So-
ready. My boy ready. You gotta
You
get
gotta
it.
hit fast forward.
For real.
Passport, bro, part-time.
Man's getting
part-time.
old. This guy's getting old over here.
All right.
Oh, shit.
So basically,
That's right. About to get ready
who's
to do
first nomination?
All right, so first nomination we have on the list is I'm gonna start off random. We're not gonna go in order.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, so let's start with somebody I've recently been watching. When I say recently, I started as of like probably last year. Never was really too into the show before, but I gave it a chance, and that is Jotaro Kujo from. Why am I blinking on the fucking
JoJo.
anime? Thank you, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay,
What's wrong with me?
do
It's
me
been
a
long
favor.
day.
Do me a favor. Which season are we talking about? Are we talking about Star Crusaders?
We are talking about what was JoJo?
I think wasn't he the second?
he was technically like the third because you have Joseph Joestar,
It was Jonathan.
Jonathan Joseph. He's the third, isn't he?
The one with the black jacket?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one with the black
So,
dragon.
Star
With
Crusaders.
with Star Platinum.
Yeah.
and all
Star,
that.
yeah, Star Crusaders.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it's called.
Yeah, Star
Okay.
Crusaders. I don't know the titles of it.
No, that's what it's called. Because that's the only one I would deem as like.
All right.
There was others that was a problem, but
So,
Let, let me give my expertise.
Okay,
I
let's
wrote a
go.
little something.
all right.
oh, he got the.
You know, just in case of emergency.
God, go ahead, bro.
All right, man. So I'm gonna say that out of everyone on this list, he's probably the closest to having no emotions, where other people on this list
He's very
get power from their emotions.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely the cool dude.
Yeah, the coolest motherfucker.
Most
calm,
laid back,
collected,
I
nonchalant.
I think he is relatable in certain terms and unrelatable at the same time.
Okay.
You know, there's certain things I could see in myself with him. Cool ass motherfucker,
I
but
feel
you
you.
know, there's the I don't give a shit side.
Right,
There's a lot of I don't give a shit with him.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's my guy, bro. Where would I put him?
Yeah.
Let me think on this one too.
If I'm being honest, I want to say he's like low tier B.
Wow, that's kind of low.
Actually, I agree with him.
B
Yeah.
tier
B
for-
class.
B class for Jotaro.
I want to
class.
put him higher,
I
but with
can't
the
put
rest
him
of the
high.
people we have on this list, I can't.
And I feel like you putting like a long lineage of Jotaro, so
Nah, he.
No,
all right. Personally,
I
he's
personally
the best
think he's the
one.
best.
Yeah.
I don't know the
He
others.
got me. Exactly because I feel like Jotaro.
I remember watching them up to his
But
point,
what
but
you
he
remember-
was.
personally.
I feel like
think he's the best
Stan
one.
was probably like the best
But I-
powers
but-
that came out.
Jonathan. You know Jonathan. You know Joseph.
Yeah.
But I feel like even for me, who's never watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventures like that,
Mhm.
I got introduced from Star.
Star Crusader?
Star Crusader.
Okay,
And just Star Platinum, the scene where he's just beating the shit
I like
out
the
of the
season.
dude.
Yeah.
Season
And
was
his
fire.
Season was fire.
Season
When
was
the-
fire.
Basically, he had the stand that was like faster than the speed.
Yeah.
Of sound.
Yeah.
And Star
then-
Platinum caused the bullet or whatever before.
And then once he figured out that Star Platinum could do what Dio do,
Dude,
stop time
yeah,
and
You
shit,
know?
he was just
and
like,
that was a nice little.
I
twist
I was
in
like,
that.
oh,
Sidebar,
and-
Dio's a bad motherfucker.
Exactly. He has
That
probably
Dio
one of the
got
best
issues, man.
villains
Yeah.
in anime history in Dio.
Yeah.
you feel
That
me?
boy.
So I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna say A personally for me.
Okay.
I think he's an
I
A.
want to,
tier.
bro, but
I think
the
it's a
other
jump.
motherfuckers on
From
this
the
list.
little I know, because
I feel like the season was like not that long of a season, and then like after
Wait,
the next season
hold up.
after that, they dampened him a bit.
Okay,
His
that's
character,
fair.
they dampened
But
him
you
a bit.
can't say how long the season was in terms of the character.
Yeah. We
Okay.
talking about the
that
breadth.
shouldn't play a role.
Okay,
in
so
it.
let's
We're
just say
talking about the
I'm gonna say my piece.
character. Okay.
Full badass
Mm-hmm.
knows that nobody could talk to him a certain way because he will disrespect you and he will put hands on you.
That's a fact.
And when you first introduce him, he's already in
he's
prison.
in jail. He's like, yo, I don't
You
give
know
a
what I'm
fuck.
saying? He takes a gun to his head because he's like,
He didn't even
I'm
understand
tough.
what he had.
Yeah, he's
man.
like, I'm strong, but I ain't that strong. Let
He's
me
like,
test
yo, bro.
something out.
He's like, yo.
Baddest
He's like,
motherfucker.
yo.
What's up,
I need
Bama?
you to back away.
So I gotta
Like,
ask
yeah.
y'all why y'all
he's
got
like,
him in
I
B?
need you. I gotta put him in B, fam.
It's just we haven't talked about everybody.
It's
else,
a lot.
so
It's, we
kinda
know the
tough.
list that
It's-
we got here,
it's-
bro.
But we can put people in more than one list. Like, there's more than one A.
No, I
It's-
know.
So
But
B,
but-
I'm just sticking with B.
All right, but you gotta think about the people that we will put in A and
F
S.
and
All right.
It's tough.
Fair enough.
Cause watch, I'm pretty sure by the time we go through this, you're gonna be like,
Y'all gonna
I could give him a little bump.
we could do a little revision
bum,
at
bum.
the end just to be clarified, just in case if you want to. But
we shall see.
so is it a vote? Is it B?
Nah, I mean between the two y'all, it's B. B.
I
I'll
say
stay-
personally it's B.
All
I
right.
wanna I'm stressing. I wanna put him in the A tier.
I would have thought about it, but I have to put
But
him in B
I personally
I'm
put
putting
him in
just
A.
because of everybody else.
All right, you know what? Maybe by the time we are done, I could bump him up.
We'll see.
Maybe
I mean,
it's
but-
possible.
All right.
But for now, he's in B. I gotta put him in B. I don't want to put him in B, but he's in B.
All right,
Yeah.
who you got next?
You started off next. So I did Jotaro. So we'll just go.
Okay.
You know, so we pick a random.
I don't want to be disrespectful, but I might as well get the shits out the way. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I'm not gonna do that. I want to nominate Guts.
Why you say? Why
Okay.
would that be disrespectful?
You know why he's being disrespectful because you know where he's about to put him.
Where am I putting him?
You're
Wait,
ridiculous.
You are ridiculous.
If
I
you're
think
starting with disrespect, it's
not
not going-
disrespect.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me just say this. Guts has been through nothing but war.
I don't think you know what Guts really been through.
Right.
bro.
This nigga's
I don't
been
really
through
think this nigga's
trauma,
been through.
like seeing his mom
You
pass
ever,
from the
you know the
plague,
story
all
of
types of shit.
Dante's Inferno?
I've literally
Guts
seen.
Inferno, bro.
I've
That shit-
literally
Facts,
seen
that's a
it.
fact.
But
Mm-hmm.
But what?
if I gotta do it,
He's going. You're wild, bro.
you don't even know what I'm doing
All
All
right,
right.
go for it. This stalling.
because of everybody else.
Don't think about anybody else yet, because you're gonna be surprised. You don't even know how we feel about everybody else. So just say
See.
how you. Huh?
That's what I'm saying. You're mad disrespectful, bro.
See.
That is disrespectful.
See.
And you started with disrespect.
Yeah.
See. I feel like Guts is that nigga for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I
you have
feel
him in
like
C.
the only reason why he got into the traumatic shit that he had to go into is because he decided to save the one nigga that act like he owned him and shit. And now I have to spend the rest of my life
And so that
with a
puts him in-
retarded girlfriend who got fucked
I don't know if you
basically
should've said the
till
R
she was
word.
retarded. I don't know how the
Hey,
fuck that happened.
I
Like,
have to bleep that out.
no, you
I have to
don't.
bleep that
I'm
one.
sorry. Everybody who ever watched Berserk knows what the hell happened to his girl.
He's a Griffith did nothing wrong type nigga.
Yeah.
He's one of them.
We gotta
Yeah.
put that
It's a
nigga
shame
on the
that you're
list.
wrong.
We gotta
But-
put that nigga on the
Listen,
villain, man.
Stay
I would
stay on
say
the-
from a human element, I would. This is a. I can't say C tier though because of
think he's
all
C
the
tier.
shit that he's been through, bro.
Look. I agree with you. I watched it with you. I'm definitely telling you.
All right, let me.
I understand that this.
I'm gonna have to shut y'all both down. I don't think y'all understand the gravity of Guts, the man. You're
Who's
talking
y'all?
about
I don't know why you're
Sorry,
saying this.
him.
How?
Him. This man's talking about. You mentioned him saving the person, the only type of person he knew as an ally throughout his entire life. Let's start from the beginning.
His whole life was
his
pain,
whole life
bro.
was pain.
Pain.
His mother was dead when he was born.
He had to.
She was hung
Come on, son.
Bro.
on a tree.
Come on, son.
You feel me? And if you read the manga, the man who raised him sold him to his own crew
Yes.
for sexual favors
I know.
on some crazy shit.
I watched
This
type of
it.
life
man
is
grew.
that?
What kind of life is this? Then he grew up, became one of the
A beast.
baddest swordsmen
In all the land.
killing
In all of the land.
thousands of men
until
until
he met Griffin,
Okay,
and
fair.
Griffin put on his ass,
yeah.
and then
so-
it was fire when he came back and said, "Yo, I want to dip," and he said, "If I hit
beat-
you,
right, and it's
I'm
it.
gone." And he did one. It was fire. Yes, it was fire.
But
I would have never came back.
all right, but we ain't talking about you. We're talking about Guts.
I would have never came back.
Oh, good for you. You know, but Guts did come back.
Yeah.
And that is why I put Guts. I don't want to put Guts in S class yet. Even though I like Guts, I don't think particularly he's S
Jump.
class. A
You said
jump.
what?
That's a jump.
That is not a jump.
Okay.
Nigga, you
Compared to every,
no,
you
you
gotta. This is number 9, fam.
I don't care if it was number 18. This is my fucking list.
That's a fact.
What's your letter? I'm sorry. I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
That's what you've been doing.
See,
I
he's
I
doing that
apologize. This is a
disrespectful thing.
debate. I thought that's what it was.
Nah, this is not yet.
What you got?
I'm gonna put him in A class.
A class?
Yes. He's
Wow.
A class.
Wow.
He's A class.
Jeez.
Okay.
That
You ain't put him in A.
I didn't put him anywhere yet.
Yeah.
What you put him?
We got A, we got C. I'm
put
throwing
him
him right
in
in the
B.
middle, baby.
You put him in B.
Yeah,
I
fuck
know
it.
you put him in B.
I don't think I have. I can't. We can't talk about the greatest protagonist and have a C class of these motherfuckers. I'm just sorry. For me personally,
I already know who a C is gonna be for me in this list. I'm just letting you know right now.
Let's just save it.
I
save
think.
it.
I think.
I think
We
you
already know.
too.
We kind of
Alright.
know.
And
We kind of know who your
I
D
think-
gonna be.
I think-
that's the problem.
I
We
think-
know who your D gonna
I think
be.
I'm gonna bring him up.
You might be
So
surprised.
are you're cool with Guts being a C?
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
don't
really.
mind.
I'm not really cool with him being a. Nah, he's a B. He's a
And
B.
nice.
I
You
think
wanna
I
put him in
can
a B?
solidify him.
We're at a
as B.
standstill here.
So we're at a standstill. So we'll keep
Yeah,
it as
alright,
we'll
fuck
keep it
it.
as a standstill. A.
You want to
B,
put
C.
a? So let's just put him between B and C for now.
Nah.
No, we all have
I
different-
yeah.
So what are we gonna do?
It's an A, B, C, nigga. That's how it is.
Okay. All right. So
I'm gonna go.
go
So
ahead.
you ready?
Can-
So,
Put the one he's gonna put last because you know who he's gonna put.
Nah, I want to get
nah,
this
let
motherfucker
him,
out the
let
way.
him pick.
Go ahead.
All right,
Let him
man.
pick.
From the dawn of time, this motherfucker has been the bane of my existence.
The bane of everybody's existence. If I know who you're talking about.
I feel like we discussed this in the chat. I think he's not really a protagonist. He's an antagonist
Oh,
at best.
God.
He's a bitch.
No, he is.
You know,
We doing this now, huh?
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be a finale.
I know he was gonna do this.
should I wait?
No,
No,
go.
go ahead.
Go.
It's your pick.
Yo,
It's your pick.
Goku, man, come to the front of the stage, bro. Come to the front of the stage, bro. Why
Nah,
did you
go-
put your family and your friends at risk of dying damn near every time you fought, bro?
Besides that,
Mhm.
the whole breath of Goku.
Mhm.
What do you think of the character? Not just like his.
You know where I relate to this guy?
What's that?
Food. Food. Me, food, and a cloud.
And a cloud. What's the
Those are the
cloud?
best. I don't know.
Weed
Cloud.
and food.
Oh,
It could
oh,
be
weed and
gotcha,
food.
But
gotcha,
whatever.
gotcha.
But like, yo, listen, man. Honestly, all right. I love the training aspects of him, like always wanting to get stronger, always wanting to get better, always wanting to get faster, whatever. Fam, you can't put your little teenage son at home. You can't put your girl at home, your wife, your friends that are not as powerful as you. You're literally. He is a selfish motherfucker, man.
I mean,
He's a narcissist. He's a narcissist and an antagonist.
Okay.
Fuck it. That's
Okay.
where I'm at with Goku.
So where you got him?
Where you got him at?
Now, in terms of the person, I mean, I can't disrespect him like
Right.
some people. I'm gonna put him in A tier.
Wow, Goku in A tier?
Yeah, I got to,
Alright.
cause it's just like the influence. I know
yeah.
how he is as all that shit, but he's an A tier.
All right.
Bitch ass nigga.
So I'm gonna say my piece.
Say it, please.
Since Dragon Ball, this nigga has been wowing us for life. I'm putting him in A class. Regardless of the daddy issues. Because he never had one, because his one died from him.
That means he should put people
and
at risk.
then he crushes his own grandfather, even though this is not his grandfather. This man has been busting ass. Personally, me, I would say I prefer Dragon Ball's Goku more than anything, just because of how the level of playing field was the same. It was equal type shit. There was no such thing as like Super Saiyan and all this extra shit, and he still put in his work to do what he had to do. The fact that he was just a fight fanatic who wanted to fight the strongest, I thought it was awesome. I felt like he was a pinnacle of the Saiyan race because he motivated most of his peoples to get stronger. He motivated Vegeta. He motivated his son. He motivated everybody. I gotta put him at A class because no matter what, he did end up saving the day or knew how to do it.
Or died.
And then saved the day. So
No. Or died. And the day was saved.
Okay. So even so, I gotta put him at A class just because of the legacy that he left, man.
Let's get the Dragon Ball so we can bring out Goku again. Oh.
Let's just say because of the legacy and because of who he is to a bunch of people and stuff like that, and who he still is to me as an anime character, gotta put him in A class.
That's why I put him in A class.
Gotta put him in A class. The
legacy
legacy is built.
It's
solidified. He could turn evil now. He'd still be solidified.
If I could put him in a Z class, I would. But like, I can't.
You cold.
That motherfucker.
So get your.
Yeah, I might say I finished.
No, I'm done. A class for me.
Get your bars off, bro.
Go ahead.
Right. So I'm gonna start with your point. You said since the dawn of Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball actually. I was one of the very few people that watched like the original Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
From the Pilaf days all the way to like when King Piccolo.
Yeah.
All the way till he became like teenager and fought
shit.
Piccolo Jr. The
Tien and shit like that.
And shit like that. So
Tien was my guy at one point.
Yeah, Tien was a man.
Yeah, but he pissed me off.
So
yeah, facts.
from to see his growth from Z was as a kid, you look at Goku and you see these moments, and obviously you latch onto him because just badass moments with the powers and the yelling and stuff like that. Like no doubt with the iconicness. But if we was to break down the character of Goku, he is a character that just remains mentally the same since the day of Dragon Ball. And then
grind don't stop.
And you said no,
No,
that's not
he's
a
saying
good
in
thing.
terms of growth,
In terms of growth, there is no growth. He's a very simplistic character with no
Talking about his mental, bro.
his mental.
Okay.
And and all he can focus on is fighting. Which, if that's your thing, that's cool. But there's a much more protagonist that is similar to him that also realize that they have other responsibilities than fighting. Other than that, I can look past that as for Z in terms of like if we talking about his, like I said, he mentioned his selfish. The selfishness I agree with because he's fighting people. There's no reason. All right, but there's no reason. Okay, Vegeta, you let slide. Cool. Cool. Whatever. You let him go.
He was
whatever.
too exhausted to let him.
Huh?
Kill him. He was too exhausted.
What are you talking about?
You said to let him slide. You mean to let him?
He
live?
let him live. He let Vegeta live. It
Yeah,
wasn't.
he want to fight him again. That's
What? Why? The
This is
man
logic.
destroyed your play. No, shut up, Ty.
This is
What?
he killed Kid Buu and then said, "Yo, I want you to come back so I can fight you again."
That's my problem with the character.
So you wanted him to kill Vegeta,
I need him to kill these villains.
but you love Vegeta.
So what are you talking about?
you love Vegeta.
I don't like Vegeta like that. I like Trunks. I don't like Vegeta like that. I don't like Vegeta like
You
that.
might get Trunks in the face with Vegeta.
Nah, we got Trunks without Vegeta. It just happens he's just
You know, in the future. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, you
God.
feel me?
Okay.
Anyways,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, but Vegeta's fine. Vegeta's actually a
I
fine
thought you
character.
really liked Vegeta. I'm sorry.
I think Vegeta's a dope character. I think he's one of the most like.
I think
I really
All
thought
right,
you
I-
loved
hold up.
Vegeta.
No,
though.
I'm not.
Let me-
No,
let me
my
say
favorite
something
character
in-
is Trunks. I like Vegeta's as a character in terms of his growth.
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something in his defense. You see growth.
Yeah,
Vegeta.
in Vegeta.
Mental growth.
Mental
in that
growth.
motherfucker.
You know why?
Ty, that's
Ty,
not what
that's
we're
not what
talking
we're talking
about.
about,
I'm talking
though.
about you actually see growth from the
In Goku,
minute you
there
see
is no
him,
change
from the
in
minute
this
you meet his character till the end. You see growth.
How would you not? He's a villain
Okay,
that gets good because he has to chase the one man who beat his ass.
is that not growth?
Is that not
and
growth?
then he gets soft because he get a girlfriend and shit. And then he finds his son who's actually strong, and then he trains him. there has to be growth. If you're a villain and you get
So what's
good,
Goku excuse then?
Right.
Because
and then
it's
on top of
it's the
that, he
exact
went
same
back to being a
thing.
villain.
Okay.
And then still saved lives after that.
So-
Or tried to.
So thank you for proving the point. So what's Goku's growth then? Nothing. He's the
It doesn't
same
have to
character.
be.
What are you talking about?
How
He doesn't have
you
to
can't
be.
be this
You
great
cannot
of
be
a
this
protagonist and not have any growth. Are you crazy?
The
Exactly.
only growth is the power.
So let me finish my point. My
Go
point
ahead.
of being is there's no growth for Goku, and then then you got Dragon Ball Z Super, which completely
Trash.
deaded the character. I hate Goku because of that series.
I hate Goku
I've never
Black
seen a
'cause
more
of that
stupid.
character.
No,
Mm.
Goku's the worst in terms of this nigga put universes in jeopardy just to be in a tournament. And in terms like what happened? He put a universe in jeopardy. That whole scene with him and Goku Black about like when Vegeta talking about, oh, you kissed your girl. I never kissed Chi-Chi ever in my life. I was like, how do you not kiss your
Selfish
own wife?
motherfucker, man.
I'm like, they made this character so the episode that solidified like I don't like this character was when it was one of those filler episodes. I think he was like begging to train with Whis, the angel,
Mhm.
and he just was overbearingly annoying.
Mm.
Overbearingly wrong. I'm like, yo, you are a 56-year-old man, bro. Why are you acting like this? You're supposed to be like the strongest person in the galaxy.
But
at
he
this
isn't.
point. He is.
When you get a realization of that you're not the strongest person in the galaxy.
But Ty, I know what you're trying to say, but at the end of the day, he is. Because no matter what they put in front of the man, he's gonna beat them.
Yeah.
So theoretically, he is. We're at a point now where he's beating gods, aliens, alien gods, fucking universal threats,
Yeah, that's true.
time reality warpers. He's beating them all.
That's
So
true.
you can't sit here and tell me that he's not the strongest when he's done this shit.
Yep.
And you know what? It's fine. Give you a pro tag, give the pro tag boost. But here in the My20 top 10, I'm sorry. I'll give the man a B just because he
Just
had
'cause legacy?
just because
I
legacy.
respect
Because
that. I respect
you
it.
can't take away from Goku's legacy.
I respect
And
it.
I always have love because he's the one that introduced me to anime. But God, like, I don't like this character.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
I don't like
I
Goku as a
respect it.
character.
Okay. So, we on A?
I say
You say A?
So
it was solely off of influence because that motherfucker, like you said, he was one of
Pinnacle
the first.
anime,
He
man.
is the first.
He probably still kind of
person.
is, bro.
I mean, outside of like, if we're doing like, for me, I would say like Gundam and what's the other shit called?
Like in terms of
Voltron,
Voltron and
or
stuff
like
like
you know
that.
shit like that.
Mhm.
Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z GT.
Got you.
That was like the first shit that I was really locked into.
Got you.
So
All right, so back to me. So I'm want to talk about a protagonist now that is not only near and dear to me and my heart, but spoiler alert, this is my S tier.
Mm.
And that is Yusuke Urameshi.
okay,
That is Yusuke Urameshi.
yo, I just want
This-
to cut in real quick.
Go for
This is the only man walking the earth, or you know,
it.
that had a finger gun.
Yeah.
He's the toughest finger gun in
You know
all
what
of
I'm saying?
in all of the.
But you know what I like about Yusuke? Even if he doesn't have the finger gun or powers,
He's still
he's
gonna
still
fight.
with the
He's
scrap.
really with the brawl.
He will fight man, woman,
Hold up,
trans,
hold up.
fucking
Hold
up. I don't give a fuck who
cisgendered.
you are.
I don't give a fuck. If you asking for the squabble, I will fight you. If
Hold
you're
up.
stronger than me, I will fight you. If
Let
you're
me
weaker than me,
let me quote you. Let me quote him exactly.
I got you.
I don't care if she's a girl, baby, or somebody's grandmother.
She get it.
I will still knock her out.
Yep.
Yo.
I remember that episode too.
Bro, I
That
remember
is
that
mother-
saying
Decked her
so
up in the
too.
fucking air. He's like, he's like, yo, she's a girl.
that
The fuck she want to fight, right?
is yo. I fuck with him so heavy.
So why is he S tier for me? Well, if you think about it, Yusuke, he's in terms of abilities, you know, it's not something specifically too unique. He's your traditional protagonist, but I feel like he was the one fish out of water protagonist before all that shit got revealed about him being part demon.
Mhm.
He
and
still
all that
was. He
shit.
still was that nigga.
I feel like he was like I saw like you can see yourself in Yusuke where you're like
Yeah.
you're in this world, you get killed, you know
Off
what I'm
rip.
saying, off rip,
Yeah.
and you have a shitty life in beforehand, but you learn to become humility, excuse me, and whatever, and then
Appreciate
you're thrust
human
into
life,
human
basically.
life. Then you come back and you're thrust into this whole new world of demons and shit.
Yeah.
And like he's obviously like, oh shit, but he still's with the
The
shit.
crazier part is he was lucky for most of those fights.
It really was.
he
Even
was
if
lucky with Hiei.
He was lucky with Hiei.
And then
You know what I'm saying?
Kurama was just like,
And we
yo,
could-
fam,
and-
I don't want to fight
Yeah,
you.
and we
Like,
could say all Protagonist, Deus Ex Machina type shit. That's
Mhm.
very possible. But I felt that if you want to talk about like Yusuke as a whole through his journey,
Sacrifices.
sacrifices,
Of sacrifice.
Lot
you
of
know what I'm
sacrifice.
How many
saying?
chances he could have came back? He said, "All right, I'm gonna just."
Whereas I can't now. Somebody might say, "Oh, but what about Goku? He sacrificed." This is true.
Oh man.
But it would have never happened if
It's a
Goku.
different kind of
It's a different kind of
sacrifice.
sacrifice. Goku let that
All
shit
right.
happen.
Everybody's gonna die, but we're gonna get the Dragon Balls and come right
You know what I'm
back.
saying? Even with the self-sacrifice, you know, and I get it. Like at the end of the day, just going back to Goku real quick. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, you can make the argument because I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. See, I know the purpose of the Cell Saga was to set up Gohan to be the new defender of Earth.
And then he
But-
turned into a bitch.
And yeah, that didn't happen. At the end of the day, Goku wound up coming back, saving the day.
yeah,
It is what it is.
yeah.
But I feel like with Yusuke, even with his like crew with Kuwabara, Hiei,
He got a good
Kurama,
crew.
he had a good
Solid
crew.
crew.
Great crew.
Solid crew.
Mhm.
Always had his back. Even
Mhm.
Kuwabara, who like they would like
Best friend.
best
Yeah.
friends, rivals and stuff like that.
He ain't always wanted some smoke with you.
Yeah,
Of course.
He was like, yo, you had to die on me, bro. Like,
you know,
I wanted to fight you again.
like when he died, like when Yusuke died again, like when Sisuke killed him, they were all like, I don't care if we're gonna die.
Right.
We gonna take you with us
Yeah.
and shit. So that's why to me, Yusuke would be S tier.
S?
Yeah, I say S tier.
I'm going to agree with his opinion as well.
Okay. I would say, I already lost it, but
It's
I would
okay.
say Yusuke. It's not a loss, but I'm not mad at it because I feel like Yusuke definitely was, aside from Dragon Ball, another pinnacle of anime
I think so.
And I think it's
and
timeless,
normal.
timeless as well. Because
Definitely.
look at
You
how
could rewatch it.
long, Yeah, what was this? Early 90s?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, this was
And it's
like-
still standing
Animation
the test
was
of time. Like,
animation
come on,
was
man.
decent.
Yeah.
Everything
I think
else was
so.
decent. So I would
Great,
definitely
like-
agree with y'all.
Yeah.
like
I'll
some of
put
my
S
favorite
for sure.
dub type and like
Yeah, it might be one of the best,
dubs.
dubs.
Yeah.
I agree.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
There was some growth, like you said about Goku. There was some growth with Yusuke. Sometimes the growth was like slow, where he was just like, "It's another enemy. Let me punch the shit out of him."
Right,
type
Yeah,
shit.
right.
But
You know,
still, all in all, his powers got better, and he figured out a couple things with different enemies and stuff like that. So,
Right.
yeah, I agree with you, S-Class.
oh shit, trifecta. Okay,
Yeah, finally.
appreciate
I would have
that.
put him in A if it was me,
That's fair.
but that's just
I
because
mean, it is you.
just because
Yeah.
the list. But if y'all got him in S, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. So
I mean, you could put him
You
in
put it
A.
I do want to put him in A.
So put him in A.
Okay, but he's still gonna be S.
It doesn't matter. You can
It's
still
a
put him
vote.
in A.
S.
I put who was the first one? I put what do we talk about? Jotaro. I put him in I think A. I put
Yeah,
him
put
in
him in
you
B.
A.
Yeah, B
I put him
class.
in B.
And you know what? The more I think about it, I probably put him in B as well.
See, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like
It
over time,
depending on the
as we-
characters that we pick,
Yeah.
at some point we might have to revise it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I
But-
was like over time you'll see. Like,
Yeah, we'll
I,
figure it
of
out.
course, want to put him in A, but you know,
So,
All right.
who am I? Damn. All right, so
I have a feeling I know who you're gonna pick. Go ahead.
I got to shut it down real quick.
oh god,
I'm sorry.
we didn't watch it.
I know, but
Don't do this, bro.
my
Can't-
S
let me bring.
class,
I should bring him up
my S class. Why?
because I don't want you to fuck this up.
I'm not gonna
Please,
ruin
just,
shit.
just don't say anything.
Yeah, don't
I'm just gonna say
I'm
from
just-
what you see.
Okay, that's it.
I'm nominating my boy Aaron, fam.
Yeah,
I had a feeling.
Attack on
Yeah.
Titan, bro.
For
just
what-
don't fuck this up.
Tough.
See, you doing all that shit.
Mhm.
Damn.
Talk about what you.
So about what you
I can't
know.
even say what you seen. Talk
Yeah.
about what you saw before yesterday, please.
Even so, it's still enough.
Yes.
What did you
Yes.
see? You saw
Everything
the
you saw
ending.
before yesterday.
Oh, in terms of the
It's
the
over.
anime?
the end.
Oh, it's
The
over.
ending.
I have
But
not,
in terms of before that,
Before that,
you
even
wouldn't
so,
be you was gonna be here sad. Yo, that motherfucker is fucking like that.
Mhm,
Okay,
mhm.
when you watch
you,
it, you
there's
will
no
know.
reason for you to be sad.
Okay, just listen.
All right.
Listen. I'm only sad because of what I see.
We can't talk about that.
I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm saying before that though.
All right, go for it.
I'm gonna have to put Aaron. I gotta put him in S class, bro.
I had a feeling you would.
Just because this man
Been through it all.
been through it all,
Everything.
and then his pops put him through all this shit, fam.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then it took years to find a fucking key, bro, to tell him everybody's a Titan. And then for him to get put with the burden to know everything that's supposed to happen.
Mhm.
And then it's like, I have no choice in the matter but to do this type shit. Then to become a villain in some sorts just to like possibly save the world type
Right.
shit. It's like it's top notch storytelling, bro. Tragedy, fucking
Nah,
just
he hit,
growth. Like
he hit every emotion.
my man, when he went on beast mode, when the Armor Titan and the Colossus, when they found out who it was, and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna fuck you up. Nah,
Right.
we supposed to be boys. I'm gonna knock the shit out of
It
you,
was
bro."
hilarious to me too, though, because I never forget when they just arbitrarily just said it.
He's
It's
like, "Yo," he's
you
like,
and
"Yo."
I sitting together, and it's like, "Yo, Travis,
I just want to let you know, fam.
I just want to let you know I'm the Armor Titan.
He's
the
Colossus.
Right, right,
And he was like,
and we killed your family."
Yeah, and
Sorry,
he was
bro.
just there like, oh, for real?
right.
yeah, he was like,
What? I said, I'm telling you this because, like,
and he was like,
I
"Yo,
don't
we
wanna
gonna
do
take
this
it."
no more.
My son went blood, bro.
And Mikasa came for blood. You saw he turned. Mikasa came like, and he was like, once he grabbed him, he was like, "Nah, bro, I'm gonna fuck you up."
I love the art of seeing him go from he can't control this shit to
Yeah,
Now he's very meticulous and
yo, the
lethal with
strategy
the
in this
strategy
shit is
right.
nuts. Like,
but he
now
learned it from every other Titan. That was the crazy part.
Well,
He
yeah,
loved it from he learned it
I
from
feel
the
like-
other people.
yeah,
he
he just
learned
picked apart-
fighting from Annie. He
Mhm.
learned it from Broholt and shit like that. So it was like he applied it. So it was definitely dope when he like started using like the knuckles with the ice and shit like
Yeah,
that. He
the
started
crystal and
decking
shit like
niggas and
that,
shit.
yo, bro, baddest motherfucker in all the land.
Mm.
So
Um,
so where do you ranking them?
It's to me, it's close between A and S, but I will go even without seeing the ending.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go S tier.
Oh wow! So we got
Yeah,
two
bro.
S's. I'll make my point real quick. So I will say off rip, I'm not the hugest fan of like Attack on Titan as a whole. I'm
Oh,
not
really?
not really.
Really?
I'm gonna be 100% transparent with you. I don't think it's a bad anime. I think it's actually good. I don't think it's as great as
As
you guys think it is.
Are you just
Mhm.
saying like the story?
I
I
just
would
don't-
probably guess that you would probably just say because it's like human versus Titans, basically.
I just feel like it gets like I've seen aspects of it in other like even like all right, so you mentioned like when after Aaron figured everything out, he basically became like a villain that everyone could hate. So
Yeah.
he could break beat. I saw that already in Lelouch and with I'm about to say I always say S Cry Ed, but it's
Not as quiet. No, it is.
no, it's not S Cry Ed.
Code
It's
Geass.
Code Geass,
Yeah.
you know. And
That
I'm
was a
not,
good
and
anime,
that's
by
not
the
fair
way.
to compare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But-
Aaron, but here's my real thing. Aaron had to grow on me because I did not like his character in the beginning, really. Or rather, let me say this. I feel like there were characters that outshined him.
So I would.
and
I
his
agree
young-
with
I
that.
agree with you
Yeah.
because I understood the fact that like he was so gun ho on
Yeah.
killing Titans, and then you lose at the first sight, and then if it wasn't for your powers, you would have been dead.
Dead
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
So it was just
I like the
like-
draw. Like I love the like my man was just like I'm determined. Just
First
kill these
episode was
Yeah.
fire.
It was fire.
Yeah.
First
You know what I'm
episode was
saying?
fire.
And then Aaron as a character was cool. I just feel like those other characters outshined him.
Yeah, definitely.
And then afterwards, when he became like just
he
this-
became dark
he
when he
became-
started
he became
to
this
turn.
demon.
That's when
I
it was
really
like,
like,
nah,
yeah,
I fucks with-
because
I
that's
fucks
when
with him.
all the other characters kind of degressed and
Yeah,
he
they-
progressed.
Yeah,
so
man.
they finally gave him that light. But
It's like
for
a
me-
hill turn.
Yeah,
Good hill turn
but for
sure.
me, it was a little too late. So I'm not gonna. I'll. He's already S class, so it doesn't matter. I'll still give him. Man, I gotta be honest with you. Yeah, and I'm gonna give him a B.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
just
Okay.
for me,
That's
just
fair.
because Aaron didn't hit me as hard, and then at the same time, I clearly didn't finish what Todd saw to like really.
Yeah, no,
delve in
that's
deep
why we ain't gotta
Oh,
even
talking
talk
about-
about that.
So
That's-
I'll
that's-
make sure. So all the Attack on Titan fans, don't come at me. Oh, y'all could come at me. I don't care. But-
I'm just saying, it's crazy when you sit here and make your father do some shit from the past, bro.
I mean,
That shit was pinnacle, bro. This
Listen,
nigga
man.
said,
That-
"Get the fuck up. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
yeah,
You got get this done, bro." Like that face alone, bro, was
that shit
deep.
became a meme. Yo.
Yeah, bro, that shit was
That's
fire.
what
became a meme.
That was the best part of that whole fucking season, bro. Man,
All right, Travis, what you got for us?
It
man?
just sucks that all these fucking characters went through so much shit.
yeah, and but that
Tragedy makes a good
that's
protagonist
That's
sometimes.
the shonen jump
Fuck.
trump.
Yeah,
trope,
man.
trope. You feel me?
Lose
That's
your whole family.
lose your family or
like-
your dad
Yeah.
or somebody.
Well, his dad was just corrupt.
No, I'm
as
just
fuck.
saying in terms of like
his
all
dad
these-
only did what he
What?
could do,
And
at
that's
that
why
time.
you
You
said
said
essence-
he needed to do,
His dad only did what he had to do.
wanted to do,
Yeah, that's pretty much.
But
it.
had to just as much.
had or wanted.
I say both.
I say wanted
Okay.
He fucking used his son as a fucking science experiment.
And then his son used him in the process.
Yeah, further on down the line, after
Yeah,
being
after
fucking tormented and
stuff
fucking
like that.
my mom and all this
But this
shit.
is the
Come on,
situation,
bro.
You have to think about it like this. Was he? He was the Attack Titan, right?
Who?
The father.
The father. He
So the
was
father knew
Attack
what was going to happen
Titan.
to his son.
Wait, was he? I thought it was his mom.
Nah.
I thought it was his wife. I mean, his ex. What? Who? Wait.
She was never. She never had a power Titan. She was royal blood, but she never had like a
She
power
was just
Titan.
a Titan.
She just
Yeah,
became
she
a
was just a
Titan
Titan.
randomly type shit.
and ate his
And his mother.
Okay, Aaron's mother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucked up, bro.
That's
I'm
some
saying,
crazy
all this shit
My
is-
stepmom ain't.
Son, all this
And
shit
then
is
once he
fucked up.
found it out, he said, "Get the fuck back away
Yeah.
from me."
What a daughter, yo.
Oh shit! That's probably why I put it in S class, because the story itself. Every time you paid attention to
I know
a
it's
new
very.
fact,
I know it's a very
it
emotional.
threw
and,
it threw you
yeah,
off a loop. Like, oh,
I just
shit.
wasn't as into it,
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm not
cool.
even saying that is a bad story. It just wasn't for me.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. So who you got?
All right. I'm going with my man